Hello everyone, welcome to Amnesia episode 15, for real this time. After 30 minutes of wasting everybody's time, I eventually found the problem of last time. So.
More important things to take care of. You should hurry then.
I got it.
No time.
Open! Yeah! Open! Yeah! Alright. So let's just dive right in. I'm generic Waffle, as we all know. Yeah, how are we all doing? What do we got? Oh, hey. I see. Wooden crank. Ah, yes. That is what I have to put things on, I think. Well, I'll deal with that in a little bit, so I know what I'm dealing with. Ah, orb pieces. He had gone too far. The man was suffocating and he could no longer breathe properly. Between the lashes, displeased, he started to look for the Damascus rose oil. Boss fight.
How much more, Baron? How much more am I supposed to withstand? Kill me already! Kill me!
This one. Prepare him.
Oh boy. Oh. Oh, right. Oh. Orbit! Alright, 1 of 6. One piece. 1 of 6. If memory serves. Anyway, what is his name? Agrippa's my #1 fan. Because he's so nice. Gosh, he's so good. Saw, buzz, buzz. Is this the saw through the body? Yeah, it's a saw through the thing. Anyway, orbit #2. I'm good. This way.
Let me go!
The cradle is ready.
Good.
You're a man! How can you partake in this?
Is he all right?
He is one of the wicked. Don't pay his lies any attention.
I'm not a bad man! It was an accident!
He set a man on fire.
It wasn't my fault! Why won't anyone listen?
That's horrible.
Of course. We are dealing with monsters here.
Hey, that's 3. Oh, they're all brightly colored. That's so much fun. Boss fight, boss fight.
No, please! Do anything! Whatever you want! Anything! Do anything! I'm innocent!
Boss fight, boss fight. Metal stairs, metal stairs. Oh, hey. Hello. What have... Well, that screen looks important, so I'm gonna move the dresser. I miss these dressers. Ooh, a note. Ooh, another one of these things. Is it you, my love, I miss the most, or perhaps myself? I know what I have become. I am not blind. I am a monster to them, a demonic sultan perched on a black mountaintop. There is little I can do to redeem myself. The Black Eagle fears me, and after Napoleon's defeat, it is only a matter of time before they will demand my head on a platter. I must remove myself from this land. This time it must work. If I can't return home, I shall perish. Then perish. Oh boy. Okay. There are quite a few things to be said about torture. I had figured that the reaction I would get from the victims would be highly individual. Thankfully, that is not the case. The humans all have very similar approach to dealing with physical pain and the terror of anticipation. I can't stress enough the importance of restraining the victims before proceeding. Even the most timid creatures can break out in fits of violence where their strength exceeds their expected prowess. If proper care has been put into breaking the victim, this should not be a problem. But it will also hinder the effect I am after. The right steps to take are therefore to restrain the victim while the victim is still dazed. Proceed by presenting the form of torture you are about to apply, and then continue with the actual act. I didn't expect the keys to work. The point of presentation is to infuse terror. The human mind is extremely efficient, as it will trigger itself into great fear simply by imagining it. While applying pain, make sure to avoid massive damage, as it will prove more efficient if the process can be sustained. Also, apply the pain in doses, if possible, with breaks to let the body settle. If you are whipping or cutting the victim, strike once, wait for the pain to subdue, then strike again. As long as the body suffers, it will continue to produce the vitae and saturate the blood with its properties. Only with careful performance will the victim yield maximum effect. If the victim doesn't behave as expected, it is likely that all will be for naught. If that happens, feed them to the amnesia drink and try again later. Oh, I am the victim. Oh boy, I am the victim, is what I'm learning. Oh boy. That's the amnesia drink, right? That's what happened. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, well that room was thankfully underwhelming. Such filthy good men can safely cheer their departures, as they are nothing but a burden to mankind. They shall not be missed. I think he was spelled bad man. Bad man. No, I don't know if this is what I'm supposed to do. Remains now. Mucus.
Ah, you again.
Yep, me again.
You seem to have found all the ore pieces used in the transfer. Go to the choir.
How do you know, dude? I don't care, but God, I love this Agrippa fellow. He's so happy. I love him. He's so nice. What have we? I'm not dumb. Excuse me. Oh yes. Love. The pain salt. Oh, another one. Oh, hey, another one of those too. In court, the Order of the Black Eagles spew their politics at each other, while I sit quietly in place, willfully forgotten. Once in a while, someone will notice me and lose themselves in a silent cower before regaining their senses. They all know I am the one and the same Alexander who helped their fathers and their grandfathers to found this great order. I've seen them take their fathers' places, and they will... Excuse me. And they too will grow old and pass away. I will remain the same, aged not by time, but by anguish. Oh hey, it's the Wire. Agrippa channels Wire. Wire taunts me from the other side. I trusted him with my true reason for my efforts, and still he insists on me releasing Agrippa. How an enlightened man can show such a lack of compassion in a seat of power disgusts me. I can't bring myself to part with Agrippa, as he is and has been for centuries my only link to the world's beyond. Wire claims he tries his best to release me from my banishment, but that he needs me to give him Agrippa first so he too can help. If he could guarantee success, I would happily oblige, but how am I to part from him if my return might be denied? I know what they are capable of. I have seen their deception. Optimism is the most hopeless feeling, but I must retain it. I shall prepare for his release. To release Agrippa without killing him, Wire told me to feed him tonic made from a special paralyzer, vitae, and tampter. The poisonous fungi should work as a paralyzer if I can find the internal gland from the large specimen. The choir seems to be a fertile ground for this sort. Oh, hey, I'm in the place I need to be. I should then be able to extract its contents with the proper tools. Vitae could be extracted as usual from the antagonized human victim blood. I just need large amounts to distill it properly. Remember to collect this during the next torture session. So we have it. Cool, I just need to pick it up, as usual. String of fetch missions. I love Amnesia. Tempter, on the other hand, will prove more difficult. Great. I don't think it exists in this world. Simply writing the word with these letters looks wrong. I believe it's a property of the secretion in the water-dwelling... Oh... Cairn. That's what the mucus is. That's got to be what it is. That I just accidentally did correctly. Cool, so I already have one of the visas. I will have to address Wire with this, and he will have to supply me with a host. Also, a properly prepared well should suffice to contain it. So I have that already. Dope. One note speaks of a mixture made of 3 ingredients, and that's good. So that's what the boy wanted. That's what Agrippa, the good lad, wanted. The thick liquid spread across his tongue. He swallowed excessively to consume every drop. He looked through the window at the widespread forest and the morning sun. Will this ever end, he thought. Oh, it's all well lit. I love this. I'm digging this. Ow. Nope. Oh.
15th of August, 1839. The blood wards are failing. The shadow beckons, and its cry disarms my
Did I
action.
just faint? Oh.
Hurry.
What?
No time to spare. You have to kill another. Alexander produces a knife. He wants me to cut the flesh. Do it. Save yourself. He is a murderer, Daniel. He is evil. A cold-blooded killer.
I don't wanna.
Hurry.
No.
Alexander.
That would make me
you
a
must
murderer, a
let me
cold-blooded
be.
killer.
I have to concentrate. Take the man, cut the lines, cut the flesh, watch the blood spill, let it come.
I didn't do anything. Hey, I'm gonna help you out. Or not. I'm sorry.
Please, I didn't do anything. Take the man, cut the lines. Take the man, cut the lines. Please, the man cries. Now you see. I did well. One life for another. You hear me, guardian of the orb? I did all this for you. Now, once more, withdraw your shadow from my domain.
Can I leave now? Oh, that... No, I'm good. Actually. Okay.
Alexander, there isn't much time. I can feel it. We must act swiftly.
I hate
I will
this.
do whatever it takes.
Oh, I hate... Hey, flower is nice. Oh, I hate this. Oh, I despise this greatly. Oh, boy. Oh. Give me. Paint the man, cut the lines, huh? Gross. Alright, let's deal with this, I guess. The fear began to drown in him. He reached once more for the empty bottle of laudanum. In frustration, he smashed it against the bedpost. There's so much red. Oh, hey, it's the Amnesia
What
team.
are my intentions, Daniel? Salvation. It used to be yours, but now you only seek misplaced revenge. How do you justify your violence? Is it for the greater good? Are you doing the world a service?
I didn't realize this would be the
It
right way to
is
go.
you who caused all this pain and death. If you had accepted your fate and submitted to the orb when you first discovered it, none of this would have happened. It is curiosity and selfishness that is killing us both.
I fucking hate jump scares. Can you not do that ever again, please? Thanks. The forger stood absolutely still. The casket had been closed, but the faint light made its way inside. A myriad of spikes pointed at him, glittering as they waited for his body to slip just for a moment. His knee jerked and he felt the blood trickle down his leg. In pain, his head fell slightly forward. It took him a while to realize his eye had been ruptured and began to leak. Stop that. Goddamn jump scares. Jump scares are the... What? Jump scares are like... the poop jokes of horror. You know what I mean? Like... They're like the jokes that will always goddamn work. They're like it works because no one's expecting it, or even if they are expecting it, it'll just do what it do. Oh, hey, an orb piece. God, fuck you. Keep you open. That way you can't. Yeah, because if you jump scare closed, then it's more sectioned off. Not so foggy down here. Oh boy. Oh, okay. Well, I seem to be far enough away from it for it to be a problem for me. Boom. Alright, that's 4. I swear to God, I'm gonna round one of these corners and it's just gonna be there. And I'm gonna have to floor it away from this direction. Oh, yeah, oil. Gotta love me some oil. Jump scares are cheap is the point that I make. Oh, it's the bull! Yeah. The trader did not know what to think of the brass bull as he was forced to enter it. Only when the heat of the fire began to scorch his skin and cook his flesh did he realize it was to be his tomb. His screams of pain echoed inside the brass chamber and traveled through the complex instrument, which was the bull's head. Outside, the men could hear brazen bull bellow. Do we have an orb with it? Oh, it's probably inside the thing. Take it. Oh. What? There's no orbit in here? Bull. Oh. What? I guess I'll come back later. Oh, you know what? I got an idea. I'm gonna, you know what? Yeah, I'll do it this way. This episode's getting awfully long, so I'm gonna go back into the bull room. No, okay. I'm gonna call it here. So thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and tell your friends if you want. And am I dying? Yeah, that's better. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and as always, with love, generic.